Travel Around Kazakhstan is an educational program on domestic tourism produced within the framework of Ruhani Jangiru project. Every episode, our camera crew travels along popular routes marked on a touristification map of the Republic. When international travelers visit Almaty, they find both the beauty of Kazakhstani girls the most unusual, as well as how easy people win the slopes of the Shymbulak ski resort. Such honored guests like Prince Harry, Angela Merkel, and Vladimir Putin already evaluated the quality of its tracks. Let's place our trust in the choice of those people and start skiing too. Welcome, my name is Shymbulak. You are watching Travel Around Kazakhstan TV show. Experts of the Tourstat Analytic Agency acknowledge Shymbulak the hottest holiday resort for the mountain ski trip in the CIS region of 2018. So, it beat out its longtime competitors, the Georgian Gudauri, the Armenian Tsagadzor, and the Kyrgyzstani Karakol resort towns. About 600,000 travelers come per year. People drive by cable car, excluding those coming by foot and who got here by taxi or nature-friendly buses. In general, a third of them have personal vehicles. Others are hikers. Before that, companies appeared here only during winter time, so it was empty in summer periods. But now, more than 50% are attending in cold times. With the rest being summer tourists, seasonality is equal, and we do not have large fluctuations. The Shymbulak resort, located in the gorge of the same name. The retreat stands at the altitude of 2,260 meters above sea level and is only 20 kilometers away from Almaty. Such a position allows reaching from the megapolis center to mountain ski base in 15 minutes. To get to Shymbulak, you have to ride on taxi or bus up to Medeo Sport Complex. From there, you should ride to ski center via cableway. The journey from one end to another will take about 15 minutes. As it was said before, the retreat center has a network of cable cars. Among them are 2 combined cabins. Others are 4 seats and 1 surface lift. The longest cableway of them all is 4.5 kilometers, which leads from the Medeo basic station to Shymbulak. Designers considered it the 3rd lengthiest path in the entire world. The capacity of this gondola system is 2,000 people per hour. And the Samsung company launched new cabins lately. That is how new booths look like. They are warm, cozy, and seems to be not much different from old ones. But that is not the case. Now, you can enjoy wonderful views of mountains through glass floor, which gives more bright and exquisite trip impressions. Five of them are attached on the Shymbulak line at the same distance and operate 7 minutes apart. Later, we will have constant various competitions and events related to cabins. On weekends, we will provide tea and coffee to booth visitors. Because the ride is going to be 20 minutes long. The infrastructure of ski complex thought out in a way so all cable cars worked in the same circuit. It helps tourists to reach the highest top of the resort, the Talgar Pass, in 30 minutes. Now, we are on the base station, at the height of 2,500 meters above the sea. It is the first stop in Shymbulak, where you can rent sport inventory or snack in one of the cafes. Eleven cafes and restaurants work on the territory of the health resort. They offer cuisines from all over the globe. Anyone can find menu they enjoy and is light on the wallet. They say that Prince Harry spent $3,000 to rest in Shymbulak. Nobody knows how much went to the royal dinner. But on average, such simple tourists like me have lunch for 2,000–3,000 tenge. Besides cafes, few hotels are on the grounds of this mountain ski resort. They work all year around. Visitors who appreciate coziness, silence, and untouched nature move into here. Clean air and magnificent scenery. I did not regret that came here. Every year, the flow of tourists to Shymbulak Retreat Center increases by 20%. It is great achievement, given that in general, the vacation attendance rises only by 3 to 7%.
В последнее время мы стали наблюдать очень большое количество людей, прибывающих большими командами из Индии. Вот, они не очень сильно катаются, вернее, даже
In the last years, we began to witness large numbers of guests from India. They go ski not that often, but arrive in such large and merry groups. It is probably because of the similar time zones. The flight from Delhi is not that long. We have a lot of travelers from China as well as Korea. They are also not just ordinary sightseers, but professional athletes. And of course, historically, we meet many Russian explorers who always loved Shymbulak.
Чтобы
If we will speak as a whole about capacity of Mountain Ski Center, it can receive up to 2,500 visitors per day. With such amount of vacationers, you can comfortably ride on slopes and not to wait in lines for sport equipment. Many Almaty residents go to the sport resort to simply take photos. They find everything they need: picturesque places, bright sport clothing, and unrestrained drive. Let's walk to them and ask, what do they like here? Do you come here often? Yes, I try to do that regularly. How many times do you spend over the one season? I do not remember exactly. I used to arrive to resort 2 to 3 times per week in the last season. I worked at the same period, but time permitted. Now I spend much less time here. In general, I regret that did not try this before. Here you feel freedom. You take your mind off everything. Plus, you get sporting interest. The Mountain Vacation Resort has 300 sunny days per year. The term duration is 6 months, from April to November, with an average temperature in wintertime is -7 degrees. These are quite calm conditions for skiing. You should travel light to Shymbulak. Sports shop and ski rental work here. There you can buy or rent necessary supplies and clothes. As you see, the choice is large. I will find something for myself. Selection of sporting supplies is an essential ritual during buying or renting skiing. From accuracy of choice depends how satisfied you will feel on track. You must take into account the kind of ski path, so holidays bring health and happiness. Moreover, know your height and weight, as well as your style of riding and level of physical fitness.
Здравствуйте. Дайте мне, пожалуйста, абонемент на 4 часа.
Before conquering hills of Shymbulak, you need to buy a pass. 3 factors affect its cost: season, day of the week, and time of the day when you decided to have a ride. By the way, having plastic card of Shymbulak is a must. Please give me the permit for 4 hours. Several discounts operate at the area of the vacation resort. For example, children younger than 5 and pensioners get 1 free ticket a day. Youth fair tickets allow getting the pass with 15% discount. When I started skiing for the first time, I was hurt that children outrun me. When I got home, I thought that I should learn how to ski. Went here the next day and did it without an instructor. Maybe because I did other sports professionally for a long time. All of it helped me out a lot to control my body, feelings, and so on. The average thickness of snow cover is 1.5 meters. Such depth is enough for creation of different routes. The ski resort has flat and soft hills for newbies, long and steep downhills for skilled skiers. The center, as well as wild valleys with untouched snow and half pipes for snowboarders. The total length of trails is about 12 kilometers. Thus, an elevation difference reaches 1 kilometer. Probably, this is the reason people call Shymbulak the heaven for skiers and snowboarding athletes. Experienced visitors go to Talgar Pass via this gondola road, where they start their extreme descents from. Novices like me should train to stand on ski, then everything else. But before you go, you must remember safety rules. Every morning, before clearing roads, rescuers from Ski Patrol inspect them. All information about the opening and closure of routes or their separate parts is on special maps, installed near cable car stations. Instructors of mountain skiing and snowboarding school promise to teach trained and new athletes of extreme sports how beautifully to cut slopes. Let's check if that's true.
Показываем начальный уровень, обучаем именно здесь, отпускаем потом клиентов на гору, чтобы накатывали этот уровень.
As it turns out, anyone can start skiing or snowboarding. The most important is to have eagerness, persistence, and multiple training classes. Those begin at the gentle slope, also named Children's Trail. We show the beginner's level and teach clients right on this hill. Then we allow them to ski on the mountain to improve their skills. After that, pupils come to us once again for working out. We usually increase our levels every time. Who absorbs faster, kids or adults? Kids do it much quicker because they do not have fear and the self-preservation instinct is low. That is why exercises pass sooner with them. They are not scared to fall down. They are not hurt. Shymbulak has an extraordinary history related to high-profile sporting games and ambitious projects. It is also Almaty's trademark and the best mountain skiing resort of Kazakhstan. The resort is among the top 10 projects of touristification of the Republic. I will remember today for sure. First of all, I conquered my fear of heights when I was a new booth with the glass floor. Secondly, I learned to ski. Both of them have been difficult, but I handled it. Everyone can do the same. That is why go to the Shymbulak resort, whose parameters do not concede to Courchevel at all. This was Shymbulak, and you watched Travel Around Kazakhstan.